What's going on, my beautiful geek culture? As always, I'm your boy O, and today it is time to talk about the granddaddy of the modern day comic book movie genre, better known as Blade. That's right, baby, another Blade video. Now look, I know some folks out there hate the fact that your boy O continues to talk about this subject. They say, look, it is a long shot. Wesley isn't coming back as Blade. Leave it alone. It's dead. It ain't happening. But I would like to tell those people, Wesley did come back as Blade. Just 3 weeks ago, he was in Deadpool and Wolverine. And before then, no one talked about his return. Remember that. Now here it is, we're sitting in a situation where an actor who's 62 has returned to a role and many fans is asking for him to be in that role going forward. So when it comes down to the conversation of recasting Wesley Snipes, you need to blame Marvel. Now look, before I get started, do your boy O one major favor. Please hit that subscribe button. I am trying to get over that magical number of 10,000 subscribers, and I will be highly appreciative. You will help me cross over that threshold by hitting that subscribe button. And if you are going to hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell, because YouTube absolutely sucks at notifying subscribers that content creators has uploaded videos to their platform. And don't forget to hit that like button to help me out with that algorithm, baby. Now let's get into today's news, which is new news. So don't act like your boy is being repetitive on this subject. No. Every day that I have talked about this movement, it has been something different. And guess what? From people who are different. Think about that for a second. This article comes from ScreenGeek.com. It is titled, New Blade Movie with Wesley Snipes Seems Likely as Marvel reportedly moves away from Mahershala Ali's version. Did you hear that? Reportedly moves away. So, in other words, that moment in Deadpool and Wolverine definitely sparked conversation. I don't know why people out there are living in denial, right? But this is an actual thing, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into this. The Marvel Cinematic Universe has become increasingly connected with the release of Deadpool and Wolverine. The newly released blockbuster established the existence of Wesley Snipes as Blade in a multiverse, something which came as a major shock while Marvel Studios continue to develop their own take on Blade. However, a new Blade movie with Wesley Snipes seems even more likely as Marvel reportedly moves away from Ali's version. So, in other words, they're talking in those streets, baby, right? They are hearing the conversations about this. They're seeing the feedback, and they have no choice but to bring it to the table. Think about that, baby. Hashtag recast Wesley Snipes is even stronger than ever at this moment. Let's go. Actor Mahershala Ali has been attached to play Blade in a new MCU movie for years now. Years, man. Years. 5 to be exact. And at this very moment, they're not filming that movie, right? So you could say it would be 6 years before any development happened with that of Ali's version. When you have Deadpool and Wolverine, who has featured that of a version of Blade and figured out a way to do it fluidly. All right, well, he already voiced the character for a cameo in Eternals, although as Marvel's Blade continues to face a number of production issues and delays, it wouldn't be surprising if the studio refocused their efforts on Wesley Snipes for a potential Blade foe. See what I'm talking about here? See, when it came down to Ryan Reynolds advocating for Wesley to return to the role of Blade, you best to believe he has done that for a reason. It's something that Deadpool star Ryan Reynolds has even shown support for on X. Now, insiders Jeff Snyder and also John Raka, I believe that's how you pronounce that, have discussed the possibility on the hot mic, including whether or not Wesley Snipes could be chosen to lead a new Blade movie in an effort to replace Mahershala Ali. As noted by at Marvel Films or at Marvel's News via X, quote, it's possible Marvel is moving farther away from making Mahershala Ali's Blade movie and moving closer to Wesley Snipes' Blade movie, unquote. So, Marvel News Films, I'm sorry if I said it wrong the first time, which is a scoop, right, account. They're in Hollywood, they have sources, they know what they're doing. They have heard something. They have heard word that Ali is out and Wesley is in. And I would not be shocked if that is true. And I'm going to tell you guys why. All right, let's get back to this article. Many reports have suggested that Ali has become frustrated with the way Blade has been handled. As such, it wouldn't be surprised if he stepped away. It wouldn't be surprising. Wouldn't be surprised. No, it wouldn't be surprising if he stepped away from the project or vice versa, meaning that Marvel Studios could have possibly had just let him go. Right, so regarding this subject, as you can see, Marvel Studios simply is frustrated with the whole Blade situation. You know, as I told you before, Ali has final say on the script. And maybe Marvel Studios may feel like, look, we gave you something good and you turned it down. And now you have Wesley Snipes showing up in Deadpool and Wolverine. And people are like, you know what? Forget him. Forget him. As I told you before, we are not attached to Ali's version in any way, shape, or form. Think about that for a second. We have seen Wesley's version 4 times now. 4 times. And each time he has knocked it out of the park. Hell, I would say that Sticky Fingers has a little bit more step into this argument than that of Ali. You know what I'm saying? At least Sticky Fingers got, 8 episodes in 1 season? I mean, think about that for a second. People forget about Sticky Fingers. It was an okay series. You know, it wasn't that of Wesley's version, but it was okay. It's kind of like, you know, Man of Steel, Henry Cavill, Superman, to that of Tyler Hoechlin and Superman and Lois, right? Yeah, it'll do, but it doesn't feel cinematic like what we got in the movies, man. You know what I'm saying? So just check it out if you want to, or if you feel like you want a little bit more Blade. I can't remember if it was a continuation of the Blade movies or not, so please just go in it with an open mind. But Marvel Studios, they're definitely contemplating on capitalizing on this situation, man. Like, think about it like this. Not too often you experience those type of moments in the movie theaters. As I told you before, the noise that was made when Wesley Snipes walked into that room, it deafened you for a little bit, right? You have to do this. You have to clean your ears out. And not to mention, Ryan Reynolds himself has confirmed that the audience that he watched the film with had the same reaction. So since Ryan Reynolds convinced Kevin Feige to allow him to make Deadpool and Wolverine, I would not be surprised if Ryan Reynolds convinced Kevin Feige to allow him to make a new Blade movie. I mean, the man has the formula, baby. Both Deadpool films were successful without that of the MCU. Now, the third Deadpool film will probably be like in the top 10 worldwide total of comic book movies. Think about that for a second. So why wouldn't you not listen to someone who has bought you that much profit? At this very moment, Deadpool and Wolverine has earned 5 times its budget worldwide, which is insane. Think about that, man. So yeah, hashtag recast Wesley Snipes isn't going anywhere anytime soon. We will continue to discuss it moving forward. And for the haters, man, you're just going to have to come along for the ride, right? Yeah, I know you're going to hate on this topic every chance you get, right? Every chance that you feel like this topic comes up, you're going to try to spam it. You know, I have been experiencing it for like the last month or so. I get people in the comment section all the time hating on this topic, and they refuse to acknowledge it. I don't know why. It is a thing. It is an actual thing. People are talking about this. People are wanting this. And Marvel Studios probably wants it as well, right? Think about this. When it comes to this topic, it hasn't calmed down yet. Google Blade right now, and I guaranteed you, the only thing that you're going to see is Wesley Snipes' Blade. Yeah, you may see the report that Yan Demanji is still attached to that of the Blade reboot, but I think that's all BS. Until I see this film, I'm not going to believe that it's moving forward, right? But for the most part, all you would see is that of Wesley Snipes' Blade. So Marvel Studios, they're not going to miss this opportunity at all. Trust me. They have lost so much money, like in the past, 3 years or so. Every chance that they get to make a profit, they're going to jump at it. That's the reason why you're getting the Fantastic Four before you're getting the Blade film, right? Think about that. And for some added footage here, or should I say bonus coverage, we have news regarding the Vision series. That's right. Let me cover this for a few seconds before I get out of here. I'm not going to go over the whole article, just going to give you guys the title. This Avengers Age of Ultron villain is returning for Marvel's Vision series, which is that of Ultron. That's right. We're getting Ultron once again in the MCU, and I'm excited for that. Yeah, I know many people did not like Ultron, but to me, I think that he was a good villain. I liked his design. Don't get me wrong, his motivation wasn't all the way there, but for Avengers film, you know, a beat 'em up, smash up, you know what I'm saying? I think that he was a good villain, and this is a good way to go about this, to give Vision a true opponent, right? Something that's going to be on his level, and Ultron is perfect for that. He is absolutely perfect. I'm glad this is happening, and I cannot wait for the Vision series. I'm your boy O. Hopefully you have watched this video all the way to the end to help you blow out that algorithm. And if you're not subscribed, please be sure to do so. I'm trying to reach that magical number of 10,000 subscribers, so I'll be highly appreciative. You will help me cross over that threshold by hitting that subscribe button. And if you are going to hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell, because YouTube absolutely sucks at notifying subscribers that content creators has uploaded videos to their platform. And don't forget to hit that like button to help me out with that algorithm, baby. But in the comments below, let me know what you think about this news of Marvel Studios potentially has moved on for that of Mahershala Ali's version and has focused on that of Wesley Snipes' version of Blade. And also, what do you think about Ultron returning for the Vision TV series? And always remember, laissez le bon temps rouler. That means let the good times roll. But let me know in the comments below.